sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run here with Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
At the 21-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he fought through 1 tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Here's first and 10.
First down. A gain of 1 yard.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Landon Jackson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 10.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
10. Here's Mahomes. Moving left. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Wilson on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll get this off to Genty. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action here. Mahomes. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Genty is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead.
Steelers 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back set to go once more. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target.
Brings up 3rd
and it's going to be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. A pass taken in by Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the air one more time. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Back to throw. Oh, he's to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Kayvon Thibodeau. A loss of 5. It's 4th down. Ryan Wright in punt formation.
1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll step up and run this. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Now, Genty. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
To throw is Mahomes. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for DK.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. On the ground, it's Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47-yard.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
To throw is Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now, Mahomes. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Throwing is Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
Off Aubrey's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to open up a 17-3 lead.
Steelers 3.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
You will happily take this starting field position. They begin with 1st and goal at the 2. Here's Genty. Good blocking, and he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. He runs with it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
For a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Steelers 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16.
Throwing now from the gun. We'll look underneath here for Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second-half comeback.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Run right up the gut of Genty. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular...
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
To kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Quick throw, taken in. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. On third down, Mahomes. Rolling to the left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Genty. He's got it. That's a first down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this off to Genty. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. First down, KC.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a give comes the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line of scrimmage.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, They picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tight end on the move left. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And the Steelers.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A rush, Genty. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more After the break, you're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a run with their tight end. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
They'll go again with Genty. Space to run inside the 20. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
17 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense They're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Jonathan Bernard on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
A gain of only a yard.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
That one's on target, and it is good. From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's a designed run. He takes off.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. 3rd down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw to the left side into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for us.
On the give, it's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's deep for the back of the end end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's going to be third. They need 1. He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
So when you're
43-yard
evaluating
line.
the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
At the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. Ooh. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a game.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play